Matchup between the A's and the New York Yankees. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Jameson Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Despite that loss last time out, they've been one of the hottest teams around, winning 8 in a row before that.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you know one thing. You have to be careful with Mitch Moreland. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Voit is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Jesus Luzardo gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, on now is Jesus Luzardo, one of the top young left-handed pitchers in all of baseball. He reminds me of a former pitcher in the Oakland A's going back to the 70s and 80s. Fight him blue. This guy's not a very big guy, but man, he throws a good fastball, 94 to 96 miles an hour. Good hard curveball. His slider is getting better. His changeup is improving. Luzardo has a chance to be one of the top 5 left-handed starting pitchers in all of baseball.
And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Trying to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Pulled toward right center field. Laureano is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
First pitch on its way. Aaron Judge is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
Batting third, the shortstop, Labor.
And now Gleyber Torres, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
So now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. Having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Oh, and he misses it.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Odor.
Here's Rougned Odor now as he'll take a look at ball 1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. Torres at second, Stanton at first, 2 out in the inning. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Torres is on his way home, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So next to hit is Luke Voigt. He's currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here.
Yeah, he's definitely been one of the best run producers in the sport over the last several weeks. I'm sure his teammates are hoping he can keep this up all the way into the fall.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
1-0. Here it is.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. 3-0 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
3 balls, no strikes. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early look. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So stepping in is Gary Sanchez. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Looking to minimize the damage here.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Ready with the 1-0. Hit in the air to left field. Pinder is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
Now here's the pitch. And the pitch. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one.
Number 22.
Runner at first following the error. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Ramon Laureano. From the stretch. And he popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Bouncer down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4. To second for 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
At the plate now, Mitch Moreland. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 5 homers, 26 RBIs. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 1 and the A's nothing. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
The third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
First pitch of the AB now. Low for ball one. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And that's finally over for a strike.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
And he takes ball four. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Ready now is Clint Frazier. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back the right fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two-run job by Clint Frazier. Home run number 5 on the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
That sinker wasn't that bad. It was down in the zone, but give the hitter some credit. He went down there and golfed that one out of the ballpark.
Up next for the Yankees.
So here's the veteran, Brett Gardner.
Brett.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is there, and he has it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 20.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And, guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there.
Torres.
So now here is Gleyber Torres. Worked a walk his first time up. He's set, and the pitch. Popped up. Chapman waits on it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Judge, the runner at first with 2 gone. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 0-1. Line to the right side. Piscotty gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 New York. So here is Stephen Piscotty to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And it's fouled away.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Chad Pinder is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs and 28 RBIs. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Sean Murphy comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. On it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 3-0.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep in driving runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Leading off
Thank you, Heidi.
for the Yankees, the first
At
baseman,
plate now is Luke Voigt as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. 2-0 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Racing back the left fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Number 25 for him on the year. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
the batter, the catcher,
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball, 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. He'll come home with it, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Lo, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Into the box now, Clint Frazier, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Boy, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon, as he just pretty much could not get anything working. Sergio Romo is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Full count still. Once again a 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The right fielder, number 99.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Head-to-head numbers against Sergio Romo. 2 hits in 7 tries. First delivery to him. Righty against righty, as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Has a look, now the pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Oh, D-roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Gleyber Torres is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. He got under one and popped out his last time up. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Gardner on second. Judge at first with no outs. Got him.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is there. 2 gone.
Now batting second baseman Rugden.
Next to hit is Rougned Odor. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. 2 men are on with 2 men out. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 8-0.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change up, down and away, but he just got beat with it. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
Into the box, Luke Voigt, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. This, of course, his 2nd appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Two and 0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 down, runners at first and second. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
3-0 pitch.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
fly ball out to straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it, and that retires the side. So give him 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees are out in front, 8-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Next to stand in is Tony Kemp. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Line drive, base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Chapman has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Judge is there, and he has it for the out.
Up next for Oakland, the first baseman, Matt.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Don't want to forget about him. First offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
The 1-0 home. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Gardner will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The A's strand 1. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said that top to bottom, his guys have impressed him at the plate. He loves that they're into double-digit hits, but just as much, he's thrilled to see that they've only struck out 1 time. That's impossible to sustain, but it points to the team's incredible focus at the plate right now.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
For the Yankees,
stepping up is Gary Sanchez. Head-to-head numbers against Sergio Romo. He's hitless in 6 tries. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
The 0-1 pitch.
The beauty of that sequence right there, the fastball in, now the changeup away, is where do you go as a hitter? Do you cover away? Do you cover the heater in? You can't do both. You have to pick a side of the plate and hope that's where he goes.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home is at the knees and called strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping in now, Miguel Andujar, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Singled last time up. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 8 runs and even 10 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Grounded to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Clint.
Next it'll be Clint Frazier. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one.
Ah, man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get 2. There ain't too many guys hitting north of 2 bombs in the game in the big leagues.
2 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Lou Trevino gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. To the plate now, Brett Gardner, as he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Lifetime versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 0-1 pitch on its way. Grounded to short. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hit. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
At the plate now, Aaron Judge. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-1 home.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Fouled off. And here's the 3-2 from him. Line towards center field. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Yanks strand a pair as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Number 22.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Now the A's designated hitter, Mitch Moreland. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Fouled away. The next 0-2. High fly ball out to deep right field. Judge looks up. And this one is gone. A home run. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run. 6th home run on the season for him. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty.
Now batting. Right
as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Gone. Back-to-back homers. It's a solo shot here for Stephen Piscotty. 4th home run for him on the season, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Yeah, he saw his partner in crime go deep the previous bat and thought, hey, I want to get some of that. And that's just what he did. Back-to-back homers, doing it in style.
And that brings up Chad Pinder.
The left fielder, number 4.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. Pinder, originally from the state of Virginia, he was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Gone! You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
3 runs already home here. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
Hit back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. And it's a foul ball. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Odor ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in. He'll hold at 2nd, and there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Next to dig in, Tony Kemp. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Torres hit the bag. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 8-3. Now it'll be Gleyber Torres in his career versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Gleyber Torres.
First pitch of the AB on its way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Ready on 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. And he'll reach first safely.
Now that the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The 2-0. Torres gets his lead at first, nobody out. And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for out number 1. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is they're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
In now, Luke Voigt. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
The catcher.
2 on,
Gary.
2 out. And that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
The 1-0 home. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. 1 left for the Yankees, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Matt Chapman.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
High and deep down the left field line. Frazier will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. 1 out, nobody on. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Two and one to the A's first baseman. Let's see what they throw Olsen on a 3-1 count.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Olsen leads off first with one away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now an 8-5 ball game. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Roll. But you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Mitch Moreland is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Ball and a strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Michael King, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 73, Michael King.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit as he rips it on the ground to second. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch and the inning is over. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Through 5.5, it's the Yankees 8 and the A's 5. Adam Kolarek enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Striding in is Gary Sanchez. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
First offering on its way. Kolarek has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Clips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here now the 2-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Up next, Miguel Andujar grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First pitch on the way. In there, strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And it's quickly 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. This is foul right side. A runner at first with no outs here. And another foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Now batting.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Clint Frazier stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Set, here it comes. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 0-1, here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. Piscotty's there for it. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. From the belt, kicks and deals. Sanchez is off at first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. How about that? Yanks lead 1. They're on top by 3, 8-5. So now into the box is Chad Pinder. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. One down.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Elvis Andrews singled in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Hard on the ground towards short. Torres picks it up. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Yusmeiro Petit will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the seventh.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He's got one hit in 4 at-bats.
For the Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the AB now. And that misses for ball one. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 23 for him thus far as they open up a 4-run lead. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Matty V, I don't know what this is. D-Row, is this bad pitching or good hitting?
I think you have to credit both offenses today. They both came in with game plans. We walked around during batting practice. They were both super confident, and nobody is missing a barrel.
Gleyber Torres is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And a knock for him this time. He's 2-for-4 for the game.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count. 2-2. And he's able to find the knockout.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now the 1-0.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Here comes the 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Chapman brings it in. There's one. Back to first, and they'll take care of Stanton as well. It's a double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Comes set, and the 0-1. Ground ball right side. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Yankees. Justin Wilson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 34, Justin Wilson.
Now into the box, Tony Kemp. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. If you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon. The ball flying out at near record pace.
Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Next up is Matt Chapman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
The next 0-2. Fouled away. A bouncer up the middle. Torres scoops it up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. J.B. Wendelken is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the A's.
Number 57, J.B. Wendelken.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman.
Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
The 1-1 home. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to left. His second of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Wow, 9 home runs. D. Rodin, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from two competing teams?
Matty V, I can't ever recall 9 home runs in a game, D-Roll. This has been a case of bad pitching, good hitting, and guys getting pitches to hit and not missing.
Yeah, Dan, we got to love on both offenses right now. I don't think if you paid the price of admission for a ticket in the last decade, you're seeing a combined 9 home runs hit.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the pitch. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. No outs, nobody on. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Miguel Andujar. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Clint Frazier.
Stepping in next, Clint Frazier. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Here's the first pitch to him. Two out, nobody on. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, 11. Nothing but good things can happen. Had the wheels to catch easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
To the plate now, Brett Gardner. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's the Yankees 10 and the A's 5. Jonathan Loaizaga comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 43, Jonathan Loaizaga.
Stepping in once again is Ramon Laureano. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. And that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone. And he handled it really nice.
Here comes the 1-0. Popped him up. Sanchez shading to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now that designated hitter.
A reminder, we'll have post-game highlights coming your way from Yankee Stadium right at the conclusion of our ball game. Next will be the designated hitter, Mitch Moreland. His career numbers in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
A ball and a strike now. 1 out, nobody on. To 1-2 now. Here it comes. The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Going back is the right fielder. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His second home run of the game as they've cut this deficit down to 4. This has been a staggering display of power hitting here today, guys. I can't remember the last time I saw a performance like this. 10 combined home runs.
Matty V, this is historic. 10 bombs in one game, Kiro. Are you kidding?
It's so hard to hit a baseball, Dan. It's probably the hardest thing to do in all of sport. And for these teams to combine for 10 home runs between the two of them is really historic.
Next, it'll be Chad Pinder. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Wow. Plenty of runs to go around in this one. Not a great day to be a pitcher, that's for sure. These hitters look like they knew it was coming as soon as the ball was coming out of the hand. A wild game indeed.
10-6, the final score in this game. New York brought the bats in this one with 18 total hits. Jamison Taillon earns win number 7 on the season. Jesus Luzardo was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.